Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let's go over the markets. As you guys know, we had a lot of selling last week. Got a bounce yesterday and today. So both Monday and Tuesday, we got a bounce in the market. We'll keep an eye on the price action. Uh, it's amazing, right? Amazing how quickly things change. All right. Um, we could get a buy signal. All right. We could get a buy signal um, at the end of the week. All right. So if the price action continues, guys, to move higher, we had two big up days. All right. So two big up days, Monday and today, uh, Tuesday. All right. No buy signals yet, but we are watching the 240. Okay. So we had a green candle today. All right. So in the last couple of days, guys, buyers have definitely come in. We've moved from a white candle to a green candle on the S&P. All right. On the Nasdaq, we've got two white candles, no green candles yet. All right. But we are moving higher on the Nasdaq. All right. The Dow, we got a big green candle here on the Dow. The Dow was up 664 points up for the day, guys. That's a big update on the Dow. And yesterday, the Nasdaq was up extremely high. IWM, the Russell, green update. And we've moved on the VIX. So the VIX was made a high of around 27. Guys, we're back below 20. All right, so we're at 1856 on the VIX, so lower volatility. Again, if we, I think Thursday markets are closed on Thursday for Thanksgiving. And I think I'm not sure, but I think there's half a day on Friday. Okay, so good amount of buying this week, but we're not calling a buy signal yet. Okay, need more confirmation for that. The dollar is still right around a dollar. All right, so the dollar is at a dollar, right at a dollar. So 99.58. So dollar was trying to break out, pull back a bit. So our monster scalper traders, be aware of the dollar pairs. Okay, a bit of a pullback. Currently in the futures market, so in the futures market, E-minis are all down, slightly down. All right, so the S&P, E-mini, Nasdaq, Russell, and the Dow slightly down. Dow is up 0.04%. Okay, so slightly up there. As far as our sectors tracker, we still have a sell signal on tech. So we have a sell signal on tech. A bit of a move higher, but still holding all red candles, trading below support there. Healthcare is the only sector, guys, that's really moving. All right, and biotech is really, really, really moving in healthcare. All right, so I know a few of you are trading that sector, biotech. All right, so stay with your trades. Just be careful. But with the buying that's coming in, that's certainly helping that sector. So I've gapped up today. All right, big candle came in here, big green candle in healthcare. Just really, really, really good price action. But it's not all healthcare. Those biotech stocks, okay? Those biotech stocks. So our stock boss traders, bull master traders, keep an eye on healthcare, biotech in particular. All right, but that's the only trade, guys. For equities, that's the only trade right now. All right, Forex tracker. All right, so a Forex tracker here. All right, pound dollar. Be careful. All right, so pound dollar, the pound pairs consolidating right now. I think which one is it? Pound Swiss. Some of the Swiss pairs are. You might find a move in the Swiss pairs, some isolated move, but overall, the pound group, all the pound pairs just consolidating for now. Same with the euro pairs, all right? So pound dollars consolidating, euro dollar, and that whole group, guys, consolidating. You might find one or two pairs that are moving, but be careful there. The dollar Swiss, so the dollar index, the dollar pairs, just holding, right? Looking to break through resistance, but right now just holding, still consolidating. Aussie dollar, Aussie pairs, again consolidating with that group, and the New Zealand pairs, guys. I'll show you guys what's going on with the Kiwi pairs, but the Kiwi pairs are going lower, right? Markdown phase. And we also have the inverse of the Kiwi pairs that are moving long. And that Kiwi trade is perhaps the best trade right now. Pound yen is right at resistance. All right. And we'll look at the big charts in a minute. But pound yen, right, we're looking for a decent trade in the yen pairs, breaking out nicely. Right. It's pulled back a bit and holding near resistance right here. All right. So just be aware of that. I'm just holding for now pound yen, but keep an eye on it. All right, it can break out at any time. Okay. All right, so pound yen, yen pairs, holding, but keep an eye on them. Okay. And all green, all blue here, they're all moving up, but holding steady for now. Okay. The top trending pairs. All right, so I mentioned the Kiwi play, so Euro Kiwi to the long side. All right, look at that trade, guys, in the markup phase. Now, this is on the daily time frame in Forex Dominator, but look at the trades. All right, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, and is currently holding in the markup phase. So that's the number one trade right now. All right. So Euro New Zealand, Aussie New Zealand, all right, also doing well, right? We've talked about Aussie New Zealand. Aussie New Zealand was the number one trade for quite some time, all right? So now Euro New Zealand is the top. And then the inverse, New Zealand Swiss short to the downside, all right? Good short here on the daily time frame. And then New Zealand CAD short on the daily time frame as well. All right, the yen pairs all move, they're moving higher. All right, so definitely moving higher. Swiss yen, all right, good markup phase here, good trading. Look at the trades here for lots of pips on the daily time frame. All right, so buy signal here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Swiss yen, and then we've got Euro yen, and the yen pairs keep moving higher, guys. So Euro yen, buy signal here, red candles, all green candles right here, holding firm. TRY, JPY, all right, dollar yen, look at dollar yen, guys. So these dollar pairs are definitely moving up the ranks. SDD, JPY moving up as well. Again, VIX on the monthly time frame here, it's pulled down, made a high all the way up to 27, 28. Now trading at 18. Good for equities. All right, that's good news for equities. Good pullback on the VIX. Lower volatility. That's good news for equities. Okay. All right, the Mag 7s. Let's take a look at the Mag 7s. So Tesla, guys, Tesla is holding. Tesla had a sell signal here right around 416, trading at 419 right here, holding. If we can get above 466, we could see a buy signal. So about 40 points away, all right, we could see a buy signal on a break of this resistance here on Tesla, and that's good resistance, guys. NVIDIA, all right, NVIDIA has a sell signal. Okay, NVIDIA has a sell signal, guys. That sell signal came in at 178. Let's move up that resistance to about here. So right now 177. If we get above 190, all right, 190, 200, we could get a new buy signal on NVIDIA. All right, the market is still under some pressure, guys. Okay, so remember, we don't have any buy signals. Not even on the 240-minute time frame. So just because we've had 2 days of buying doesn't mean, right, we need to buy this market. We need to go long this market. Not yet. And I almost forgot, we have sell signals on the daily time frames too. Okay, so we might have to wait for buy signals on the daily to get back into this market. Now prior, right, we had buy signals that were holding on the daily, so we could get back in on the 240. But now that we have sell signals on the daily time frame, all right, we might have to wait for further confirmation with buy signals on the daily. We're a long way from that. Okay, so Microsoft, guys, sell signal here on Microsoft. Meta, sell signal on Meta. All right, sell signal came in all the way here at 730, trading at 636 right now, about 100 points down. Google right now is holding firm. Look at Google, what an amazing price action, right? Doing its own thing. Buy signal, most recent buy signal was 254, holding right now at 323. Previous buy signal was 180, and closed at 237. And again, a new buy signal came in here at 254. Okay. All right, Amazon has a sell signal. Okay, if we can break the resistance here, we've got pretty good resistance here, guys. So here, here, over here, 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 we can count this. All right, sell signal, if we get above this resistance, which is 239, let's call it 240, we could get a buy signal on Amazon. All right, but remember, the market is still under some pressure. Apple, good price action, guys, with Apple here. All right, buy signal on Apple was 217, trading at 276, holding firm. Nicely done in the markup phase. Look at that, right? Yellow support and resistance, moving up nicely here, right, in the markup phase. All right, good price action there on Apple. The MAGs, I think the MAGs gave a sell signal. So the MAGs, that's the ETF for the Magnificent Seven stocks, right? Buy signal was here on a breakup resistance at 65, broke support at 63, sell signal, green candles coming in here. We'll need to get above, I wouldn't call this resistance, just call it a high. So we'll need to get above the high here, all right, to get a buy signal. Okay, right up here. Okay, that's the math. All right, let's go through a big picture on these indexes. All right, we'll start with the Dow. All right, again, no longs, guys. We are not in this market. All right, unless you're trading with us, you're trading Stock Boss, Bullmaster, and you're trading healthcare, biotech. All right, so as far as equities, that's the trade right now. All right, Dow, guys, the Dow on the 240. All right, sell signal was here. Sellers came in. We had some buying, so a couple of green candles here. We need to break through that resistance here to get a new buy signal on the Dow. So on the 240 Dow, sell signal. Daily on the Dow, we have a sell signal here. Big green candle came in today. All right, we'll need to get above here to get a buy signal. All right, and that is around 87,988 on the Dow to get a new buy signal. Okay, Dow on the weekly still holding. Dow monthly still holding as well. So monthly time frame, guys, trend is still intact. S&P on the 240, sell signal here. We are moving higher. We need to get above this resistance to get a new buy signal on the S&P on the 240. S&P daily, we have a sell signal. We bought here on a breakup resistance, sold here on a breakup support. Green candles here, same thing here. We need to move that high here. We don't have resistance here, just a high. We wouldn't count this as resistance. All right, green candle here. As we move higher, all right, we could get a buy signal above here. S&P on the daily time frame. S&P on the weekly time frame, holding firm. S&P on the monthly time frame. Look at the monthly, guys, on the S&P. All right, we'll go, the market goes long, we'll go long. Markets go short, we'll get out. Hold. So we're not biased to any particular side, long or short. Just follow the price action. Okay. So S&P monthly holding. For Nasdaq on the 240, sell signal was here. All right. If we can get back above, let's call it the high right here, we could get a new buy signal. All right. Um, keep an eye on that. Okay. We can that's the Nasdaq on the 240. Nasdaq on the daily. Nasdaq on the daily has a sell signal as well, guys. All right. So on the daily here, that's important. Bought here, sold here. Bought here, sold here. Red candles. We have a sell signal. White arrow right here. Nasdaq on the weekly holding. Nasdaq on the monthly holding as well. All right, Russell. All right, green candle here on the Russell. All right, no buy signal. We got to get again back above resistance. So with all of these guys, we gotta get through that resistance, break through, in order to get new buy signals, in order to this market become bullish again. We can certainly see sellers come in. We'll see what happens next few days. All right. IWM, the Russell, on the 240, again, sell signal, green candles. Daily, big green candle here. Again, no buy signals on the daily. Weekly time frame, holding. And then monthly time frame, holding as well. Russell IWM is above resistance on the monthly. That is good news for the Russell on the monthly time frame. Bitcoin on the 240, guys. Bitcoin on the 240, trading at 87. Look at the markdown phase, guys. Markdown phase. We do have yellow support and resistance here. Let's bring that down to the low right about here. All right, for Bitcoin, we would like to see that price action break down and continue to move lower in the markdown phase. All right, Bitcoin on the daily time frame. All right, made a recent low of 80,000, right? Moved up a bit, trading at 87. Our next target, guys, if we continue to move lower, next target would be 70,000 on Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the weekly, right, broke its channel here. You guys can see that. Support here at 70. Further support all the way down at 30. And we have some support at 50. Let's bring that in. All right, so 50 would be right about here. Okay, Bitcoin on the monthly, and then pound yen on the 240, holding steady, guys, steady as she goes. 240. Pound yen on the daily, just holding firm. That's all we can ask. Pound yen on the weekly time frame, that's breaking out right here. Look at that, pound yen on the weekly. Pound yen monthly breaking out as well. And let's go through the pairs. So the dollar market, the dollar Swiss represents the dollar market, still in a tight consolidation. All right. Well, I'll say let's call it a loose consolidation. Resistance up here, support. Let's see if it can break out. Okay, keep an eye on it. There, 240 daily, again in a tight range. Once the dollar index really move, guys, dollar Swiss and the dollar pairs will move as well. So right now, no trade in dollar Swiss or the dollar pairs unless it's an isolated trade. Okay, pound dollar, you guys see that here, it's consolidating as well on the 240, on the daily, all right, weekly and monthly. All right, euro dollar, all right, same thing, guys, consolidating here. All right, couple of areas for support and resistance. We have support all the way down, and then we have right in the middle here, we have support as well. All right. Okay. Euro on the daily, consolidating here. Euro dollar on the weekly, just holding as well. and then monthly consolidating as well. Look at the monthly on euro dollar, guys. All the way it goes back all the way here. That's crazy. Wow, that's 2000. I didn't notice this. 2000. All right, so the year 2000, not 2001, 2002, 2000, right? EUR/USD made a low here, and it's made a high here. This was 1999, right? Right about here. 1998 made a high here, and this has been resistance all the way till now. All right, if you had traded this euro dollar, guys, right? Look at this on the monthly time frame. You've been after all these years, right? 25 years later, you would have been at the same place. Okay, all right. So we don't want to buy and hold. We don't want to buy and hold. That's not what we do. Okay, so big consolidation there in euro on the monthly time frame. Aussie dollar on the 240 consolidating. So you guys continue to see Forex is definitely still consolidating. Not everything is moving in Forex, guys. Aussie dollar consolidating there on the daily, weekly consolidating as well. Monthly consolidating towards the markdown phase. Kiwi dollar holding there. Kiwi dollar on the daily, finding support there. That's one to keep an eye on, right? Hopefully we get a breakout like we did here, all right? New Zealand dollar, Kiwi dollar, weekly and monthly as well. Okay. Big support on the monthly. Gold, let's take a look at gold. And guys, we'll be done soon, right? We're not staying long. I know it's a holiday week, all right? And we've got traders that are traveling. We won't stay long. Gold is moving higher, guys. We got a nice bounce on gold. Gold is back at 41,000. All right, made a low, a most recent low at around right at 4,000, 3,900. Trading at now 4,175 on the daily and on the monthly, holding nicely. Gold is holding nicely on the monthly. Silver on the daily, holding as well. Silver on the monthly, holding as well. To see silver really get going, guys, it's got to get above resistance here, or the high. Let's call it a high. Kind of rest, consolidate, and then break out again. But can't complain with silver and gold. Crude oil is trading between about a 70, 75 high and a 58, 60, right, 54 low, consolidating right now. Bonds, we are looking for a move in bonds, guys. So we got a nice update, green candle today on bonds. We need to test resistance here, and we need to get a buy signal, all right? As you guys know, generally, right? Generally, the rotation is this, right? As stocks move lower, bonds will move higher, and vice versa. So if stocks start to really become bullish, we can see the bonds move lower. But sometimes you guys know they'll do their own thing. Bonds on the weekly and on the monthly as well, okay? And last, the dollar index is holding here on the daily, weekly, and monthly. So we're just going to do the update this evening. We'll have Q&A tomorrow, Wednesday. We'll have Q&A tomorrow. We'll do a quick Q&A at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. On Thursday, guys, Thanksgiving Day, we will not have a live stream. And on Friday, we will not do live trading. The market will be half a day anyway on Friday, I believe. So no trading on Friday, no live stream on Thursday. You guys you deserve it, right? Take a break away from trading, spend time with your family. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow, Wednesday, Q&A, and then and then on Sunday. Okay, take care, guys. Have a good evening. Thanks for coming. Short and sweet indexes. Right, buyers are coming in, but again, no buy signals. These sellers could come in heavy. All right, we've had 2 days of buying, but last week was brutal with the selling. Okay, so don't buy that dip just quite yet if you're trading with us. If you're not trading with us, guess what? Do your own thing. But if you're trading our system, follow our systems. Okay?